There is a strong scent of alcohol in the foundation, and there's no influencer talking about it. I wonder why. Hello dears, welcome to Beauty for Heart. I'm Lily, also nice Lulu. Today I'll be sharing with you all the Sephora purchases I got and also from the Guardian Pharmacy sales haul. And I'll be doing the makeup, and then also I will do a wear test of this Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation and see how it goes throughout the whole day. I'll also be doing the swatches of some of the lipstick I bought from Guardian Pharmacy. So, let's get started! For this Sephora sale, I actually only got 3 items for myself, which is the Stay Naked Foundation, the Tarte Unleashed Eyeshadow Palette, and also the APH Dewy Spray. Last month, August, I bought a lot of products and I haven't used it. And also, there are new releases which is not available in Sephora Singapore yet. And I bought some from Beauty Bay, now waiting for the shipment to come. Sorry dears, I already applied 1 layer of foundation over here, but my audio file was corrupted, so I have to reshoot this again. Okay, anyway, this is the packaging for the Stay Naked Foundation. It comes with a plastic bottle, which I was quite surprised because I thought with 55 Sing dollars packaging it would be a glass bottle. Because even for drugstore brands like Catrice, it comes with a glass bottle. But not for this Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. But doesn't matter, what's more important is the inside. And it comes with this cut-in bottle, which I find that this is very good to grip and it wouldn't slip. Comes with a pump, which I always prefer a pump application, which makes the application more hygienic. Just a little story about this foundation. It was the last day of Sephora sales, and by the time I went there, it was 8 PM, straight after my filming. The Sephora closed at 10 PM, so there was already a crowd over there, and all the mirrors were occupied. Without the mirror, I cannot see myself. So my Mr. Guang, who is the hero of the day, quickly select 4 color shades that is suitable for my skin tone. He recognized the color very fast and quickly take all the colors. So he selected 30WY, which is this. WY stands for warm yellow. And also he took 30NN, which is neutral nude. He also took 40NN and 41NN. Then after a long while of testing along the jawline, I finally select this 30WY. And by the time I want to get this color, I realized it's out of stock. So I quickly asked the beauty consultant to help me to check whether there is extra stock in the storeroom. Unfortunately, there's no more color. So she asked me to check out their website, and fortunately, they still have stock in the website. And I got this yesterday and I already applied it. So as mentioned just now, because I was filming and my audio file was corrupted, I already applied 1 layer of foundation now. So again, let me repeat. I'll apply half with the foundation alone by itself without any primer, concealer, powder, spray, etc. And the other half I will use this as well as the powder and the dewy spray from APH. So now I'm going to apply another layer again on the whole face using a dense sponge. And as you can see, the texture is very runny, it's very liquidy. And from the packaging, it mentioned that this is a flexible, breathable, real skin matte finish, medium buildable coverage. It does not transfer, minimize the appearance of pores, and stay true color, meaning it wouldn't oxidize. It's waterproof, vegan formula, which does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. And Urban Decay is a cruelty-free brand. Yeah! There is a strong scent of alcohol in the foundation, and there's no influencer talking about it. I wonder why. Okay, the foundation is on my skin for a little while, and my eyes is very stinky now. I'm not sure is it because of the alcohol. So I was very shocked to smell the strong scent of alcohol and nobody is talking about it. and I start to look at the ingredient list. And to my surprise, the alcohol is the third ingredient in the ingredient list. Okay, it has been a while that the foundation is on my skin, so it's quite difficult to blend out because it has pretty much dried up. But when I apply the first layer, it blends out very easily and fast. So it means that you cannot leave it too long on the skin without blending it out. So I was actually surprised to no alcohol in the formula. And I start to rack up all my foundations to find whether there's alcohol inside them. And I found a few, which is the Zoe Organic Luxe Luminous Foundation, which is my favorite foundation. The H&N Natural Setting Foundation. This is the Bonja's Healthy Serum Foundation, which I bought it before I converted myself to a cruelty-free user. But the alcohol ingredient with all these foundation is in the middle section or at the bottom section, and I don't smell any alcohol in them. That's why I don't even know that there's alcohol in foundation. But for this Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation, it has a very strong scent of alcohol. So for those who are sensitive to alcohol or has very dry skin, please do not use it. And because this is a soft matte foundation, definitely I don't think they are formulated for dry skin. And from the experience of the Taiwanese beauty YouTuber, she has normal to dry skin. She said she has spider webs all over her. So I think this is really not for dry skin. So I'm having combination skin, and I will write my skin condition over here on the screen so that you just can refer to it better. And currently, because this is the second layer I've applied, the coverage is more full. But just now, because it has already been quite dry when I blend out, so actually there's some caking over here on the mouth area. But the pores are much smaller and not so obvious. And here there's a patch because it has really dried out. But yesterday when I used it, and the first layer when I used it, it gives a very beautiful finish. Beautiful and even finish. And there's already some settling over at the nose, the side of the nose, and so far so good. Actually, it feels very refreshing, very lightweight. It's not sticky. At the current moment, I'm actually preferring this finish much more than the Fenty Beauty foundations. So now there's this side, my left side, I will just leave it as it is now. And the time now is 2:06 p.m. The weather forecast of the day is 32 degrees Celsius with the humidity level of 57%. So I will complete the other half with the powder as well as the spray. Next, I'm going to apply powder with this Fenty Beauty loose powder, which I bought it last month, August. It has a lot of good review, but I'm not actually liking it because it is not as finely milled as I wish to be. Pour a little over here. And it gives me cakey, powdery finish, which I don't really like. So I apply this right side with the powder. Packaging is very beautiful though. It looks very luxe and simple at the same time. And it has the kind of Fenty Beauty smell. Again, I will not be applying concealer, blusher, highlighter, contour. I just want to know how this liquid foundation will react with powder and also with the spray. Then now comes the APH Dewy Spray. I thought this is a glittery spray because the glitter is all over in the packaging. Yes, how many of you actually think the same way? Please raise up your hand and comment in the comment section below. But actually there isn't any glitter in the spray. So I'm going to spray half of the face. It has a locking device over here, so you just need to turn and then it will allow you to press. Okay, so I'm going to cover up this side and spray. It has a strong scent of coconut. So if you just do not like coconut, then maybe you wouldn't like this as well. It has very fine mist. I enjoy how the mist landed on my face. Nowadays, I also like to use the sponge blender to blend out after spraying so that the powder and the foundation can sit and stick to the skin better. Okay, let me zoom you in. My eyes still stink. Not very comfortable. This is the side with the spray and powder. Let me see in the mirror. Okay, it is a little patchy over here because, as I mentioned just now, the foundation actually is a bit dry up, and that is the second layer that I've applied. But other than that, the finish is still pretty. So let's see how it will go throughout the whole day. Today I'll be doing video editing, so I don't think I will go out. I don't think I will sweat that much also. But today is the Chinese Lantern Festival. Actually, for the kids, they will carry the lantern and stroll, and this is also a good time for family renewal, sitting down together and eating mooncake and enjoying some tea. Yes, I will be doing a little swatches later on the lids, so please expect that there will be some wear off of the foundation around this mouth area. And next, continue with the eye makeup, and I got this Tarte Unleashed palette. Look at the packaging! I don't know what is this called, maybe holographic, because when you turn to a certain angle, it will present you another picture, and when you see another angle, you'll see another different picture. So for this, you can see a more three-dimensional pictures with different angle. It gives me a very nostalgic feel, because when I was young, I remember that such holographic prints is very common in pencil case, pencil box, wallets, and they will always print the most popular cartoon characters. So I haven't been seeing this print for a long time. This packaging is very young and wow. And this palette is to celebrate that Tarte is cruelty-free. I am very drawn by this kind of color story. Actually, nothing really unique about it. It's a natural palette with just one or two pop of colors. I think I have this kind of color scheme. It's just that I am very attracted by the layout. Look at the light gold background. I find that this is very classic because the light gold doesn't steal the limelight of the eyeshadow colors. It's just like a supporting actor or actress. They have very good acting skills, and yet they don't overshadow the main role. See the huge pen size of the eyeshadows? This is square with the rounded edge, and I love the names. There is a twist of every name with the animals. Like, oh dear, this is exactly what Lulu means. It means deer. Hypocritical, bare necessities, irrelevant, monkey business. These are all very cute names. Actually, this palette is in my wish list for a few months. I'm moving back and forth thinking whether should I get this or not. The week before Sephora sales, I was actually picking up this at Sephora and holding it in my hand and wanted to pay for it. But suddenly, I just put it back to the shelf. Luckily, I did that because I do not know that about a week later, there will be a Sephora sales. And because all the while I'm holding the Sephora white card and the Sephora sales is only available for those with the black card and above, I don't even think that I will enjoy Sephora discount. So on last Thursday, which is the first day of Sephora sales, I took this palette and thinking that I do not have any discount, I went to pay for it. But to my surprise at the cashier told me that I have 20% discount. And I was so shocked. I was asking her why? Because I've already upgraded to the black card. But I do not know since when. I think it's when I bought 2 Fenty Beauty foundation and 2 Fenty Beauty primer and Fenty Beauty powder, it upgraded to black card. I had 20% off with this. Luckily that day, the week before, I didn't buy this. So this is my very first purchase on the Sephora sales. Oh dear, all my crease. Blends out so nicely and fast. And next, using this two can do it as a transition. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette, and there are 7 matte and the rest of the 8 are shimmers. Actually, I was hoping that the inside of the color is as adventurous as the outside. But I think this is a good start for Tarte because most of their palettes are very neutral colors. So now I can see that they are adding more and more colors to it. Next, apply. Okay, this is Sephora haul number 3. And this, okay, this is Sephora haul number 3, content 6. Really want to. Isn't this eye makeup very natural now? I will add in some colors later. And applied bare necessities at the outer corner. And bring it forward to the crease transition area. Stamp it first to deposit the colors and blend in a circular motion. And slowly bring forward to the crease transition area to deepen the look. Next, apply this party animal at the waterline. Oh, this is pretty! Ooh. Apply this totally at the lower lash line. And that's it with this palette. This palette actually comes with a mini mascara, which I already took it out because my lash just can't absorb mascara. So I will keep the mascara till my next giveaway. So far, I've been enjoying this palette. The matte and the shimmers on my eyes perform very well, blend easily and fast. And I especially love the shimmers, and especially these two blue color, very outstanding, very smooth and creamy. So for this palette, it will be good to get it during the next discount. Next, these are some of the items I bought from the Guardian Pharmacy sales. And I got this Berry M Holographic Eyeshadow Topper. This is the second color I bought. This is in the color Stardust, which is a purpley glitter color. It is very sheer, but it has a lot of very tiny, very glittery sparkles, which I will use it on the inner corner. Not sure if you can see the glitter, but it's very glittery. It's just like a sky filled with stars, tiny little stars. And I'll apply a little over here. Oops, I think a bit too much. This is so pretty. Don't know whether you guys can see. While Guardian Pharmacy is having some sales, I grabbed some of the lipsticks over here. This is the Catrice limited edition lipsticks. These are their coffee series. No, their brown series. And this is in the shade Creme Brulee. This is very moisturizing and it has a very sheer finish. It smells nice also. It smells really like coffee chocolate creme brulee. So sweet. Second lipstick is from Essence. This is their Velvet Matte Lipsticks. See the packaging, doesn't it remind you of the Giorgio Armani lipsticks, the fat one? Armani is not a cruelty-free brand, so I haven't tried that, but I heard so much good stuff about their lipsticks. So anyway, there's a logo over here, and also a logo imprint in the lipstick tube. This is number 3, Dusty Romance. Last month, August, I already bought a series of them. I just lack of this color to complete the set because it was out of stock. As usual, Essence lipsticks have their typical scent. The scent is quite strong. Don't really like it, but this Velvet Matte Lipsticks is much more creamy than their previous matte lipsticks. The previous one is also creamy, but this is more creamy. So I enjoy it very much. And this is the opaque finish. And this lipstick brand is actually very new in Singapore. I only find this in Guardian Pharmacy so far. And this is a cruelty-free Turkey brand Flomar. They have a lot of different lipsticks, but all their lipsticks are matte. So this is the creamy matte. And I bought a bunch of it last month also, August. So this month I just bought 2 more to top up to my collection. And I find that I actually quite like the creamy texture. It's creamy and it's moisturizing. I don't really like matte lipsticks, but it is quite moisturized throughout the whole day on my lips. So this is in the color Absolute Nude. It also has some scent, but it's much lighter than the Essence scent, a bit like cherry scent. It will linger on the lips, and sometimes when I accidentally lick it, it has a bitter taste, so avoid eating it. This is in the color DC36 Natural Rosewood, and each of these Flomar lipsticks cost $9.90 Sing dollars, and with 30% discount, yeah, you can do the math. It's about $6.90 Sing dollars. The performance is good, it's very opaque, and it's creamy matte. For Guardian Pharmacy sales, I also bought a lot of other skincare to stock up. Alright, that's all for the makeup. Hello dears, this is the first check-in. The time now is 4:39 PM. I think you dears cannot see the timing. It's about 2.5 hours after I applied this foundation. Remember, this side on the right side is the side with the foundation, the powder, and also the spray. And this side, the left side, is just the liquid foundation itself. So let me zoom you in. Okay, definitely there will be a difference between the camera and the mirror effect. For camera, it's absolutely flawless, but that's not realistic. Let's see the mirror. And as expected, because I was doing a little lip swatches, so this side over here on the mouth has already wear off. So now I'm having a skin mustache and beard around here. But because this is a wear test, so I will not apply and touch up this area. And also, I'm not applying any other face products like concealer, highlighter, blusher, bronzer, contour. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's all. So actually, when you look both sides, there isn't any much difference, and there isn't any much oil produced, which I am very surprised, because usually after 2 hours, my nose will be very oily already. It just has a tiny tint of oil, but it's still very matte. I am surprised. So both sides looks good. Okay, I can still see my middle seat texture on both sides, and this side will be heavier. And yes, remember I was wearing 2 layers of liquid foundation, and the second layer it has already dried up before I blend. But on both sides, it's good. Okay, a little creasing around on my laughing line on both sides, that's all. And also at the side of the nose. Not so much creasing on the fine lines under my eyes. Just the laughing lines and the side of the nose. It still remains very well. Okay, I prefer this much better than the Fenty Beauty foundations. Color still remains the same. Yeah, so far so good. Something to look for. So dears, later I'll be doing the last check-in, so see you in a while. Hello dears, I'm back for the second check-in. The time now is 12:45 AM, near to 1 AM. So it's about 11 hours I've been wearing this foundation. So after the first check-in, I went to do my video editing, had dinner, brushed my teeth, took a nap. So basically I didn't sweat much. Just now I was doing a little lip swatches and brushing my teeth, so the foundation over here is all gone. Not all, but it's mainly gone. Okay, remember this side over here I've applied with the powder foundation and also with the setting spray, and this side is just the foundation alone itself. But by now, my forehead here is still pretty matte. The nose, be it whether with the powder or just the foundation alone, it's very oily now, and the oil spreads to near the cheeks area. I would say that it has quite a good matte finish. The holding power is still good. And I do not see any lines or spider webs forming on my face. So from a distance away, which is the normal distance between talking to people, I think this looks very good. On the screen, the foundation color still looks bright, but actually in the mirror, it starts to oxidize a bit already. But it's coming to 11 hours, so I think that is quite good already. Final thoughts is, I think I will prefer this foundation much better than the Fenty Beauty ones. For this foundation, I think dears with really dry skin and sensitive to alcohol, please do not get this. This will be good for dears with combination skin like me and also oily skin. It has good holding power, but it doesn't last me till 24 hours obviously, but the holding is still good enough. And let me try now whether this is transfer proof. This is a paper roll. I just gently press it against my face. Okay, it's not showing. Let me press harder. Okay, it does show a little stain over here because I pressed harder. So I'm not so sure whether this is truly 100% transfer proof because it does have stain. For the first impression, I think this is worth buying at the current moment. So let me test out more first. And for this eyeshadow palette, since this is not the latest eyeshadow palette, you need not to get it now. Just wait for another sales to get this. It's more worthwhile. And for the spray, actually I can't really tell it really works that much because I only spray half the face. And currently I still think that for spray we need not get such an expensive spray. Drugstore will do. And if you really want to get, wait for sales. And as for all my Guardian Pharmacy sales items, the lipsticks and the topper, the eyeshadow topper from Berry M, these are worth buying. That's all for the sharing today. So I hope that this video can help you to select the products more, and probably it will be better for you to wait till the next Sephora sales. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. Be your own mentor. Only when you are strong-willed, problems be solved. Thank you for watching again. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!